Hey everyone, Sirloin of Beef here, and we're back on our 100% completion run. So, as we had discussed previously in the last episode, uh, I had asked if we should take out a loan so we can maybe progress things a little bit faster, a little bit more, and get some other things done. And shout out to Texas Beach Bum there. He did comment and said that it is part of the game, so we should indeed do that. So we are going to do that. The first thing that we're going to go ahead and do here is, um, well, first things first, let's take the loan. And then we'll go over all of the goodies that we're going to buy here. So we're just going to go ahead and max this out because we're going to be doing a few things here. Borrow, 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 borrow. All right, there we go. So we have $525,000. So first thing that we're going to go ahead and do is head up to the store. And as I had mentioned, we were also going to be going over to sunflowers from canola, since it is a little bit something different, and because we're going to make more money from the sunflowers and the sunflower oil rather than we would from the canola oil. So we are going to go ahead and do that. So while that is slowly driving up towards the store, doesn't look like there's anything good here. So we are going to go ahead and buy our Helianthus header. So I was thinking about switching out the combine, um, but if we look here at the combines, um, I mean, huge price. I mean, we're going 285,000, even at this one 265, and it just goes up from there. There's nothing. I mean, even unless we did something like this, um, but then we're going backwards at that point. So we're just gonna stick with what we have right now until we start pulling in some more money, and then we can upgrade at that point. Because that's another thing too. If we got another combine, we're gonna have to buy another header as well, and bigger headers for the bigger combines. Again, as we look, you know, that John Deere, $43,000 for that thing. So you know, we would be through um half of our loan just in getting the combine. So I think that's a uh little too much, and not leaving us a lot of wiggle room to um, purchase some of the other things that we're going to need to purchase as well. All right. So we'll grab this. Oop, come on, pick it up. There we go. And that's another thing too. Also, I was looking at the John Deere, and this is the recommended header for that combine as well. So it's not like we would even be getting a bigger working with. We'd still have the exact same working with. So there's really just no point. I mean, for a few extra 1,000 liters of capacity, I mean, it's not worth it. Now, I mean, if we were going from this to like a X9 or something, well, then yeah, then all day because bigger headers and all that good stuff. But just from one to the other, there's not enough of a difference. But what is going to make a difference is the next thing we do, and that is swapping out our tractor. So for that, what we're going to go ahead and do is the larger tractor that we have, which is the one we're also going to be selling because it's incredibly slow. It's like 19 miles an hour for that thing. I mean, and that's another good thing, I guess, about the John Deere is it does go 24 miles an hour, so we would be able to get around further, but we're not making trips like this to the store and back all the time. So, again, it's just a feature that's not needed right now. And now that we are back at the field, let's see. So there's a few things. We're gonna have to make a couple trips to the store here, because with the tractor, there's gonna be a couple things I need to pick up. Because this trailer is gonna be something else that we get rid of as well. Or actually, this thing doesn't hold that much. I suppose we can hold on to it. Let's see. So we'll put that right there. And then now that we're back with this, before we go up for the tractor, what we're going to go ahead and do is buy field 50 right here because that's been harvested. Oh, man, that's a bummer. That is a huge bummer. I had started this video actually already, and field 50 wasn't harvested. And then I had changed my mind and was like, no, let's not get the combine. So I started over, and now it's harvested. Lovely. Because that was going to be a nice boost to our sorghum here. Okay, well, it is what it is. So let's just tab back over here. All right, so we don't need this now. We will just put that back. Part of me almost, whoa, uh-oh. Part of me almost wants to start the video over to see if on the next save it's not harvested for some reason. Okay, but no, we're not gonna cheat. It's harvested. We're gonna leave it. Right, and we're gonna grab this. And we are going to go ahead and grab our seeder over here because we don't need a seeder anymore. We need a planter. And then, of course, when we are ready to do planting, when we move up, because that's the next step in the kind of the plan here to get this expansion going, is to get ready for the grain mill. That's the next thing that I want to move towards. So once we get ready for that, we can upgrade the cultivator that we have to actually have a seeding unit on it. And then this planter that we're going to be getting will be able to actually use um, the seed tank to go with it. So it's going to be like a 2-for-1 almost. Just moseying on up to the store. All right, and we are here. So we're going to turn that off. We are going to repair and then sell, repair, sell, and repair and sell. All right. And I know there was some seed in there, but it was only like 400 liters of seed. We're going to have to be buying seed bags anyways, so it's fine. All right, so now the tractor that we're going to be replacing it with is going to be this right here, a nice brand new 6R. And we're not going to, you know what, actually, we will do that. We'll go ahead and get that up to uh, 300 horsepower even there. Actually, let's check the planter first. The planter should be super low, but we are going to be going with the horse, which is this one right here. So yeah, 170 horsepower, very little. Let's see, 6.7 meters, where we are at only 3 meters with that seeder. So that's going to be huge. And if I'm not mistaken, oh no, it only does seed. Okay, so it doesn't do both. That's fine. Because I was also thinking about this one, because this one does do the seed and fertilizer. And that is a lot cheaper for that as well. It really is almost better. uh, And there's this one. That one only does seed. This one does seed and fertilizer. 6 meters. And then this would be the front unit to go with it. Nope, we're going to stick with this because we have the cultivator. So we want to keep that. So we got the fertilizer. Oh, well, wait, hold on. Does this do fertilizer? It says fertilizer distribution unit. Does that mean... Oh, you know what? That's how this works. It holds 630 liters of seed in it, and then we would fill our front tank with the fertilizer. That's how that's going to work. Okay. So it does do fertilizer then. I wonder why it says it doesn't. Well, this is perfect then. Do you want the... No, we don't want those, and we don't care about the ridge markers. So we'll just take it as is, right here. Yep, just like that. And then this is the unit that we want to go with it. Tire roller and all that fancy stuff. Yeah, we don't need none of that. Yep, so we'll just get that. All right, and then the tractor, which like I said, we are going with the 6R. Bump that up to 300, get us some Michelins, and I want the rear twins. And we're also going to do this front loader on here as well. So we'll grab that. And then we'll get the front loader attachment to go with it. And then what we can do now for that is get some forks so we can start moving some of our pallets around. So maybe we can save some of that canola oil and make more a bigger profit on it. Or definitely not skid steer. Definitely our what do you call it? Honey pallets that we got spawning at our farm. So grab the pallet fork. Right. Look at that. That is nice. Oops. Alright, come on. There we go. Alright, we're gonna have to put this way up. Because then we're attaching this on the front of it. It's probably the craziest setup here. But we're just doing it so we can get back to our farm. Once we get back to the farm, obviously we're going to whoops. We're going to detach the uh, forks and the front loader part, and only use that when we need to. All right, so there's that. We already got some seed here, so we'll fill that up on seed. We'll get our couple bags of fertilizer here. And another bag of seed just to fill those back unit up here. Look at that, they all open one by one. Nice. That's nice, the little sound and everything. Alright, and then let's get the fertilizer in the front unit here. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, well, let's drive back with our forks. Oops. All the way there like that. Let's fold this up. Look at this, much faster. We got a speedy boy now, 32 miles an hour. Look at that, 33. All right. Fortunately, I don't think. Yeah, we have to unfold that to put it down. So we are going to set this. Well, first let's put this down. Okay. And then put these forks down. Set these right here. Actually, that's going to be too tight to get in. We'll put it in the larger opening here. Okay, there we go. And then now we'll unfold this. And don't really have anywhere to put it. Maybe we need to buy ourselves a shed. Alright, we'll just set it right here with the seating unit. Okay. And then that was, I believe, all we needed to do. See, we can obviously do the seating unit on the cultivator, but that's not needed right now. We'll just set this here for a second. And look, so what crop is in here? Oh, that's like the worst one, of course, sugar beets. Well, we're not going to harvest any sugar beets, but we're still going to go ahead and buy that. Just so we have that, because we're going to need more sunflowers then, and of course we need to buy this as well. So there we go. So now we have our fields. Everything is good to go here. We have huge farm expansion. So now we are going to be able to harvest more sunflowers, because that's another thing. We needed to have this expansion for the sunflowers because they are a lower producing crop than canola. So, and that's why they're worth a little bit more. So Now that we've gotten all that taken care of, we can get all of these fields sorted, and I will see you once we have that done and we're ready to do our first canola harvest. See you soon. All right, everybody, and we are back here. Um, Thought I'd bring you back a little bit early so you could see this tractor actually do some work here. We just bought it, and you haven't even seen it been used. So um, figured I'd bring you back for this last part here, doing this field. And then this video has taken a lot longer to get all these fields set up and for our sunflower planting. So that is going to be in the next video, which is why I wanted to bring y'all back so you could at least see one of our new toys getting used here. But we do, if you can see on the mini map there, we do have our worker finishing up the last field over there in field 50 with the mulcher. He's getting that all mulched down, and then we just got to go over those fields with the cultivator, which we're doing on our brand new 6R right here, which I did go ahead and buy a weight there for the front of it. And I also got a new plow as well. I sold our old plow and we upgraded to just a slightly bigger one, just because we do have the periodic plowing turned on. So now that we have more fields, once we do get to that point where we need to plow them, it'll be nice to have a little bit larger plow there. Plus, I also combined a couple fields that we just bought, so the larger plow made that a little bit quicker as well. Which I will show you that here in just a second after we finish this, because we'll be heading over there to do the cultivation on that. So we'll do this last one in cab here. Looking nice in here, brand new, fancy. I think this one has that what does John Deere call it? The power shift transmission or whatever is in this, so we don't have going through all the gears like we do on the older tractors. This thing just goes, which is very nice. But here's what I was talking about here. We went ahead and combined field 48 and 49, so we now have one field here, and I also extended them here on the edge as well, because you can see where it was mulched is normally where these fields end. So I went ahead and extended them out a little bit further, so we'll have even more room there. Right, but we're gonna go ahead, like I said, with the length of this video here, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get this all finished up, get these fields mulched or not mulched, they're already mulched, um, get them cultivated up and get ready for our planting. And like I said, that'll be in the next video here, so I will bring y'all. That'll be the first thing that we take care of in the next video. Until then, though, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video here with me. Uh, I will catch you in the next one. Stay safe. Bye bye.